Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So I'm doing the Darkness Falls challenge. I was getting a decent amount of health at the beginning and then I traded it all for 9 lives. Whereas had I had a few more floors, I would have tried for deals with the devil and trade off my attack. So you can't see my health right now, but I have maybe 4 soul hearts and 1 red heart. We're in womb 2, about to fight mom's heart. We have our damage up pretty high because of the W Word of Babylon. We can pop the magician. We got a lot of coins. Well, a decent amount of coins at least for this challenge. We got the red candle, which is something we just recently unlocked. All it does is release a fire that does a decent amount of fire damage on top of everything else. It is a rechargeable item, so we have a decent chance of success here. Not a guaranteed chance, but a decent chance. So we just want to burn and avoid damage. We want to pop the magician. And pull. And you can see it just kind of burns people, and then it goes through them more often than it actually hurts them permanently or lands on them. I suppose you could try and get better with your shooting skills and land it directly on the enemy. Alright, so we're going down to Satan in this challenge. It didn't end with mom's heart, even though it shows that it ends there. Okay, there's no difference between jumping down here versus jumping down there. Can we take on Satan with our current setup? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I don't have 4 soul hearts, I have 2 soul hearts. I have 1 red heart, I have 6 lives of the 9 lives back. I'm not sure exactly what this would give us. Our damage is still high. Trail of Tears. Yep. I could play with the knife a lot more, and in some of the fights I have tried to use it a little bit more, but as an orbital it's very powerful, but it is also incredibly dangerous. There's no refill sound on the red candle, so I wouldn't be surprised if actually the blue candle is better than the red candle and I just unlocked the blue candle first. That seems a little weird. They would play that way, but it's possible. But yeah, it definitely feels like it should pop a sound effect when it is ready to fire again. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of scenarios where you try and pop it and it doesn't work, but I guess that works fairly well too, because as long as you're just shooting. Now, this totally would not work at all if this was your only attack. That would be very demanding. Yeah, and as soon as I get it down to 1 person, he spawns some new people. I don't feel like the Trail of Tears is really adding anything as far as damage. And you can see the fire stays around for a decent amount of time, but doesn't go through rocks or things like that. coins, probably not really worth it, but then keys not really worth it either, so just having a higher luck up maybe helps you in some other way. Maybe. Yep, this is one of these runs where you're just going to be flying them by the seat of your pants the entire run. 2 of clubs giving me 22 bombs. Might be helpful, but probably not. I mean, we could be fairly wasteful here. The only way I could imagine this challenge would take us to something like Mega Satan is if the door for Mega Satan was just by default opened. And let me try a controversial idea here. Would the rocks in the secret room possibly have a chance at being tinted rocks higher than a shoal room? There you go, we just need to wait and that'll work. Paperclip, there's kind of no reason to take that. Down to 1 red heart. Like, ideally what we're looking for is something that would give us not red hearts but soul hearts. And I think we want to be fairly conservative otherwise, so let's see if we can avoid some rooms. Alright, well, we can blow up this. We can try and blow up this. Hierophant gives us a couple soul hearts. Walk out of there. Maybe this is a tinted rock? Nope. These guys die fairly easily. If we could find the super secret room, that might be helpful. Flame won't burn through flame or anything crazy like that, so we can't like burn a blue tinted flame out and destroy it that way. These guys are too strong. We do have Dead Bird, which is kind of like Revenge Fly. So after you've taken damage, theoretically you could try and run around to avoid having to shoot straight on at them. But it really does not work for characters that just pop in and disappear. It's interesting, it did make the flame sound, but it's not putting out the flame. And no soul heart there. And big explosive guys. Still highly likely to just wreck you. Like, what we're not gonna run through here is we've never even seen these before, these brimstone things. I think they kind of got rid of them in later editions because they kind of suck. Alright. So I suppose the super secret room could be here, and that can give us one black heart. Is there anything else that we want to potentially go for? Because we really don't have anything that would increase our health or anything, or increase our damage. A card potentially could help if we have something like a death card. Oh, that's a flying guy. Let's not go in that room. Yeah, we're basically looking for a room that would give us something, anything, and not just kill us. Hmm. 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 Yeah, nothing in that room. And I think our last chance is just to check this room on the right. We probably don't want to do the big room on top. We probably don't want to do the room on the far right. So we can just eliminate these guys. Again, there's just nothing. 4 bombs. Maybe better trying to fight Satan that way with the bombs. I don't think we have any tinted rocks. I did find out that these rocks with bombs in them cannot bridge a gap and will just blow up. So yeah, 4 bombs, 4 life attempts, 1 dark heart, red candle. This doesn't put us in a good chance of succeeding. But unless I would try to blow up all 6 of those rocks. Now we're down to 3 bombs. Totally messed that up. Okay. If we can manage to not die in these next couple of attacks, maybe the candle could save us. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence on this. Yeah. And so then we just have 3 lives and basically nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'd 1-hit death. Yep. more and more, it is, I think, just going to boil down to, did you get lucky with your items on the challenges? And eventually I will get lucky enough with the items that I'll get the one time I need to beat a challenge will happen, and then I'll never play the challenges again, which is not the best way to really create challenges for a game, certainly. But there's plenty of games out there where it's definitely like that, and there's zero desire to actually play past the first success. Playing games that after you just beat after you've beaten the game itself, the main part of the game, you have really no reason to play anymore. One last time. There's really nothing else that we can do. I think this probably highlights that the red candle is not a good enough item. At least not when trying to find Satan. So we're still stuck with trying to get Darkness Falls and Suicide King done. And we are still stuck trying to get Isaac victories, I guess, more than anything else. So I was basically just playing as Eve before. So maybe we'll play as Samson instead. Yeah. I think we'll try Samson. And our general assumption is that we are going to make a run for the chests with Samson. Ares ramming speed, it says. Did that drastically increase our speed? I don't think so. Doesn't break rocks. Is there possibly a thing now where I can just run into enemies and ram them? How would I even take damage at that point? Just by tear shots? I mean, in all fairness, there is way more enemies that do attack by tear shots than they do by trying to make physical contact with you, or by exploding when they are near you. Okay. Well, I guess we just go forward. For this first floor, doesn't seem like a good argument. Yeah, it seems like I just walked on some of the white goo and that made me glow, but for a second there I thought that might have been an invulnerability to say, yeah, you can ram into these people. That would be an interesting build out, certainly, if you could just run and touch things, and I have seen one challenge in Repentance that is very much that, but then it required several items, and it also made the game super easy. And basically a joke. Take the lunch, because there would be no reason to leave it behind. And we didn't take any damage on that floor, so ideally no damage on this floor, and that might increase our odds of deals with the devil, deals with the angel. Well, you would have to think about whether we want to go devil or angel. Let's see. Devil to start with probably makes some sense, but early angel or rejecting a devil also sounds intriguing. Got a sacrifice room up there. Most indication tells me that the secret room is there. There's no reason though to not just run for the boss room. Unless we get a key, then we'll go back and get the item room. I doubt the boss room is this direction. There seems to be a limited number of layouts, so you kind of get a feel as far as which way would be the right way. And I guess you don't get that good of a feel because I was totally wrong there. Okay, we'll bomb this and hope this is right. Nope. The Haunt. Kind of still a pretty terrible guy. Now take on 2 of them. Now figure out some way to do damage without having him brimstone you in the face. This is gonna just take a while. Gotta get it kind of in line and follow his face and be ahead of him, so if he does decide to fire real fast, you don't get pegged by him. Almost got hit there. This version of the Haunt seems much more manageable because he is being fairly consistent in his timing. I mean, there definitely are scenarios where if the Haunt was consistent, he'd be a very easy boss that we wouldn't fear anywhere as much. You've unlocked something from the future. HP tears up and shot speed up now. Great. Got enough bomb to look for a super secret room. Still. Got enough coins potentially. The only thing we missed was to deal with the devil, so. It does definitely feel like we have gone from unlocking things that would have just been normal unlocks in the game to maybe being a little bit more focused around accomplishing the more difficult things that would have unlocked Wrath of the Lamb content. Okay. Take this quarter for sure. We wouldn't be able to double it. Blow our way into this. And let's see. What do we want and what do we want to leave? Got a pill. If we pop the pill for sale, we want that. Do we want that? And do we want that? That was bad gas. Do we want anything else? Maybe. We need to now go check this. That's useless. We want a bomb. We don't have a bomb. Let's just put some money into the donation machine. Try to get a minimum like 10 cents into the donation machine every run. Are there any tinted rocks there? Not that I can tell. Can take that. And unfortunately, we'd either have to walk into that and then walk back out, and that's just not worth it. So we'll not go into the sacrifice room, even though if we had more bombs, we could have done that. We can't do anything with this, so that was a bad result too, but whatever. Well, we have the left hand, so now regular chests become red chests, which that will definitely help. Yeah, 3 red chests is... yeah, little toot is just going to be a bad gas item. Let's look up. Yep. I can definitely feel like I'm not warmed up yet. Unless I'm losing pretty badly. My rage is building, which for a challenge room might be helpful. And that's telepills. And that's cancer. Now, have we found the secret room, or did we just find the super secret room? I think we just got teleported into the super secret room. But it looks like if we're gonna get into the shop, we are going to need a key. Slowly working my way away. So let me ask this question. Was it possible that the secret room was to the left? No, it wasn't. So we've got one key, and unless the secret room is to the left of this, we have golden keys, and I had bombs, that would have been a problem. Now, not so much. The poop. You know what? The poop is slightly, just ever so slightly better than the toot. The black bean. But not by anything other than the slimmest of margins. Okay. Would it be worth a bomb to get a coin or a half red heart? No, it wouldn't. We don't even have a bomb. Sacrifice that. Go ahead and take that poop there. This is bad gas. This is more coins. This is telepills. That's pheromones. We could go into the sacrifice room, and you'd probably be guaranteed a fairly good return on that. Alright, well, say goodbye to the poop then. And teleport out. And that got us into the secret room, which gave us a battery. Unfortunately, there's no way out of this. So I could take the poop, I can come over here, and unless the poop gives me a bomb, I have to walk through here. And we'll start sacrificing things. Now, we are 1 penny short of what we would want to get 15. I wouldn't do the sacrifice room. Go ahead and do that. Trade also. I've already been in this room. No way to get to that. Okay, so unless there was going to be a coin that comes out of these fires, that leaves us with nothing. So I think again we just start putting things in the donation machine just to be done. If we can very quickly get this up to 500, that'd be great. Not that anything even unlocks at 500. Key and cancer we're saying no to. 1 way towards Guppy already. 3 red hearts is probably good if we end up with a deal with the devil. That way we could potentially trade 1 red heart deals. Speed up, size down, bad gas bill. Alright. Yeah. We'll take Rotten Baby. And yeah, there's nothing special when your size is this small too. You can't just like squeeze through here. That would be nice if they had ever done something like that, but they never did implement anything like that. There is an argument to maybe pull the paw right now, but ideally I'd like to get a deal with the devil and trade some soul hearts at a worse ratio. But that really wouldn't work either. Oh, come on. Yep. So we're almost completely soul hearts now, but we're totally not warmed up to be playing a run that's almost completely soul hearts as Samson. So Angel Deal is really what we need. Something that would potentially reduce the amount of damage. Our range could go up, certainly. Our damage could go up, certainly. Bad gas is not useful. What we're looking for now would be if I could trade my life right now for 9 lives, that would be beneficial because I could have 0 I could have absolutely 0 red hearts, trade it, and actually get 1 red heart for it. I am spawning the flies because of the infested baby, and that's a helpful turn of events. I have no idea how you would have avoided damage on that one. That's pretty much all we can do with Guppy's Paw at this point, though. So, chocolate milk charge shots. So now I can either tap and fire normally, or I can charge up my shot to do a lot more damage. But unlike Monstrous Lung, it's not just gonna wreck the run as much. It'll be different. I may know what these pills do, so it may not have been worth it really to have blown it up that way. But we were also looking for the secret room. Blue map saves us. 5 cents gives us another see, blue map plus bomb. Let's take the bomb first. Let's go look around, because yeah, if we have the blue map, that saves us a whole bunch of time in which we're just not wasting looking around for secret rooms. Maybe it's not really going to do that much different as far as super secret rooms. Here we've got a guaranteed return. Have to be extremely careful to not walk on the spikes there. Another bomb. So there could be a secret room up here. Can't be one to the left or right of this. So, yeah. I guess you're just safe at a certain level. You kind of have to go everywhere and test everything. I could put a bomb here for pills. Didn't get any, but that was probably a decent trade. I can put a bomb here and see if the secret room is there. So do I want to save myself bombs for the rest of the run, or do I want to gamble? Well, gambling did not work. Okay, well, that still sets us up, I think, fairly nicely. It's just we're short one bomb for wherever the super secret room would have been, which at a certain level it does come down to a question about whether I would want to do that or not, but I guess we have no choice now. We could go into the sacrifice room and check that out, and we should. Couple dark hearts and a coin. We don't have like sweet suffering or anything like that, so I don't know why I am getting coins every now and then when I take damage. Yeah. Pretty fly, I was thinking maybe that would be explosive diarrhea. and open up the super secret room. There's a decent chance we will not be getting a bomb. Okay. So, let's see. Trade soul hearts for deals with the devil. No, I say we skip it. Take the health up, as crazy as that might be. And yeah, I guess we just move on to the next floor. I don't have anything else we can do. And then we just need to double check. This is Necropolis 1, so there is a possibility of coming back after we fight the boss, unlike Necropolis 2, which is Mom's Foot. Pheromones versus bad gas. Let's stick with pheromones. Yeah, we're looking for a bomb. Now, I suppose we could take black heart damage and then trade our one red heart again for soul heart damage and maybe save 2.5. Yeah, we would have to take basically 2.5 black heart damages first before that trade is worth it. And if we find a point where it becomes more useful to simply trade Guppy's Paw for something else, then we will no longer have that opportunity. Come on. We'll need coins if we're going to go to the shop, and a key. Okay, I guess we should probably check the rooms over here first, because otherwise we're gonna just wander around. Like, ideally what we would like to have happen here is we would take the black hearts and move them further to the left of the chain and protect them with soul hearts. That way I have to be really desperate to use them instead of just taking massive damage. But I don't have a real way to rearrange them without a deal with the devil, like trading soul hearts. Which, that would be a tough choice, certainly. I'd probably do it for a guppy item. I don't know what else I would do it for, if anything. Yeah, 5 cents, and we've got the key. If we could get 2 bombs, we could avoid using one of the keys. If we got the petrified poop, it wouldn't. No, there'd be no reason to take that. Yeah, I don't think you can get a charge shot up on these guys, really. I think you're just better off running in circles and hitting them on the side or in the back. Probably get a charge shot on one of them. And that's the super secret room, so it should be higher priority. Alright, a champion just hit us. So at that point, we trade. Soul hearts potentially for the bomb there, but no guarantee. You're much better off doing the super secret room first, or the secret room, even, because you're guaranteed something from the super secret room or secret room, something of at least a decent amount of value. Gotta be careful not to stand on the spikes also. Okay. Well, we've gone as far as we can. First part about this will be to go to the shop and use a key to get into the shop because there's no other way into the shop. That recontextualizes what we will do next. So next we go ahead and just use the key and times 10 bombs. Doesn't mean you multiply your bombs by 10. Means you get 10. Which I guess I'll put a bomb about here. And I wasn't able to hit that skull. I was hoping I could. And then I guess we now are gambling. Alright. Is there anything else we can buy on this floor? No. So we'll just go ahead and take the $1 now. If we could get to a donation machine, we would definitely consider just dumping 99 cents into the donation machine. I don't think there's the greatest of arguments to try and look for cards and waste our bombs. 40-hour energy, puberty, bad gas, pheromones. If we could find a tinted rock, that would be useful, but I don't see one. We can spend a bomb here. That didn't give us good return. Charge up and go. Take on the bloat. So you can see the bloat is a different variation of his normal self. He's doing a large amount of damage. And we took damage, I guess enough, or because we sacrificed the red heart damage, we took enough damage to not get to deal with the devil. Maybe I should learn from that and not use the Guppy's Paw until after the boss fight, if I haven't taken damage on the floor. Yeah, I think I've probably made the same mistake as far as sacrifice rooms, where I thought, oh well, this won't count as red heart damage, but clearly everything that's red heart damage counts as red heart damage. In most games, I imagine you do have the game's programmed to cut a lot more slack for the player. Alright, let's put a bomb here. I don't even know why I'm doing that. We know that the super secret room is not there. We actually know where the secret room is and all. So me blowing up things in that pattern is pointless. I could have just blown up more rocks. Two keys. I can't imagine a scenario where you would actually really succeed well hitting this explosive barrels in the corner to hit an enemy. It really feels like they are simply there as a danger to the player. Yeah, 99 cents. Blow up this. Walk out, walk in. We'll take this. We'll take this. Take this. So then the question is, do we soul convert and trade? Well, here's the thing. Yes, if you soul convert, you're converting 2 into 1 red, right? And then if you Guppy's Paw, you're converting 1 into 3. And then if you soul convert, you're doing 2 into 1. And then 1 into 3. Which then creates the scenario where you're paying off a lot better. 1, 2. And then that. Can we move the thing down? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Of course, I'm also sacrificing things at this point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think at this point you've got the balance as good as you can get it, because if I was to sacrifice 2 souls for a red heart, then I'd be down to having only 1 soul heart and 1 red heart. Then I would trade the red heart for that, and it would be 4 soul hearts, which I think means I'd have 1 less soul heart than what I have right now. Meanwhile, I guess we'll also take a bomb, and we'll see if we can shove 60 cents into this machine. If that's the case, that would be very nice. We can get stuck here, that way I don't have to move the controller. Okay, we're good then. That's as good as we're gonna get. We have set ourselves up very nicely. Suppose if we have a case of a lot of soul hearts on the floor, then we could come back and use the soul converter some more. assuming we don't take any damage. We are on Acropolis 2, so we can't go into the boss fight until we are ready to go. So we'll have to also remember that. Key beggars, probably not something we're going to spend a lot of time on. So I can't hit this guy. So do our charge shots and see if we can hit the guy that way. But I'm just hitting the little poops. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I guess we hit the poops in the corner. I'm starting to feel mentally sluggish. For instance, running into a fly. Gotta bring the A game. Okay, can't pick up that soul heart, so we'll have to remember that, because unless we can get a couple of guppy items and fly, or some other way to fly, that'll confuse the situation if I look at the map and think there's a soul heart when there isn't. Okay. There's nothing in this room. We still have the left hand also, so it is very much important to keep on trying and looking for chests. That would be the most likely way in which we would get to Guppy. Right. That was dumb. Yeah, getting coins, I guess, now pretty much just boils down to getting things that I could gamble with. And the gambling itself is questionable whether it's worth your time or not. There you go. Temperance. May your heart be pure. That's another thing. Let's run this way. Just this one skull that needs to be killed, and the rest all are the immortal kind. Temperance probably gives you... Well, I guess we could take this. Nope, we kind of have to hold on to get Guppy's paw. Yeah, Temperance I think just gives you a blood machine. Yeah, which it would be weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill that. I could have tried to get that 2 of diamonds to double our coinage. So we're back to 95. Soul heart, black heart. Okay. Is there anything else we can do on this floor? We could go try and mess with the soul heart converter but we would just use up the black heart. I think we go here. And can you even get an angel room? We'll deal with mom's heart, mom's foot? No. I don't think you can. Damage is high because of the rage being up. This might have been a perfect floor, actually, to use the Guppy's Paw on, because of the fact that you're not going to actually get any deal with the devil, deal with the angels deals. Or maybe I was wrong about that. Take the negative, since there's nothing else to do. We have no idea what this is. Demon wings. Okay. If I do this in here, this is just gonna give me coins. I want this to pay out in blood bag. Otherwise I blow it up. I'm picking up all these coins for no reason. I may have lost a soul heart there on accident. Trade that, and then trade that. Take that and take that. And down we go. What we really need here, we can fly now, that's great. But we need massive damage up, which we don't have. We need maybe more guppy items, maybe not. Like, it's kind of maybe a little too late for guppy items. We could certainly get new items, and that would be interesting, and we could get new unlocks, and that would be interesting always, but yeah, I'm not sure. Unless we have an arcade. I should just leave coins on the floor. Like, I'm not sure if we can find a good source to make good use of our coinage, which is very high. See, he can't reach where I am, so he'll pop out in the same place, so that gives me plenty of time to charge up my chocolate milk shot. We only have 3 bombs, so there's not really a lot of room to goof around with blowing up things. We will be taking full heart damage unless we can get something like infamy or something that reduces that down. Yeah, just leave the coins again. I have to keep reminding myself of that. Nothing's gonna open this, so we might as well just blow this up now. Like, best case scenario, he gets me Steam sale. And that still is probably a completely useless item. Unless he's got something else he's capable of giving. He didn't give me anything. Maybe because I took damage. Notice once again, the rocks were missing and then they reappear. Alright, so we have the boss. Then the question becomes, do we do the boss fight as quick as possible? Or do we try for red chests? I think we try for red chests. It's not paying out well, to say the least. Might as well just get rid of all of our health. Burkano Championship, Companionship. We'll see if we can pop that in the fight. We've got enough coins if we found a coin beggar. Or we have enough keys if we found a key beggar. With the blue map, this would tell us if there are actual room layouts in the womb that don't have secret rooms. Because we have definitely suspected that that could be the case. Is that some layouts just don't have secret rooms or super secret rooms. And sometimes you just get unlucky. Alright. Bomb bag. Think we probably want to take that. Couple bombs here. That coin. What we would really like is a dice room. Like a D6 to just re-roll everything. Could be amazing. Could be terrible. Yeah, there's seems to be no secret room. We'll go back and get the bomb bag in a second. And that sucks. Yeah. Oh, we already found the secret room. We definitely are getting a sound effect every time we take damage. That probably means something is triggering to increase our rage. That is probably just Samson's default rage ability. This is not working well. We need something more. We could try and blow up rocks, but the odds of us getting any soul hearts is practically 0. I have no reason to pick up coins. We might as well just pick this up now. Headless Horseman. I assume we've fought this guy before. Companionship bond some spiders. Okay. It's crazy, but I think we may take this item just because we haven't used it before. We cannot take that item, though. So, Headless Horseman was the guy we just unlocked as far as the extra horseman, 5th horseman, and now we have his ability to potentially run and dash into people. And I guess what we do here is we go through the secret room, and now we could gamble. As long as this doesn't just put a troll bomb on us or blow up, our goal is to keep playing this, looking for pills, looking for soul hearts particularly, anything else that could be helpful. Bombs, a couple bombs would be fine. We probably don't need any keys. We might want to run out of the room when we see a fly. But I guess I can just shoot it too. Assuming my thumb is on the other controller. It kind of feels like, because of the way these runs go where you gamble, you're only using your left thumb, so there should be like a balanced way in which you could just do something for a very long time with only your right thumb. There's a troll bomb. Alright. No luck there. No luck there. See if this will get us down. Yes, it will. Charge and go. Alright, well, if we're gonna take this any further, we've got to probably clear off the floor, looking just for red treasure chests. I probably should just also leave the coins where they are, just out of convenience and time saving reasons. There's a small possibility that we could re-roll everything on the floor. So I'll take the bombs and I'll just leave everything else. It's a small possibility that down here has a fortune-telling machine in it. So if this pays out in soul hearts, that would be great, but it doesn't. Yeah, we are now desperately seeking like a coin beggar or key beggar. That's about the only thing we could find. Maybe an arcade that would give us more things, more slot machines. Scatoll, definitely not useful at this point. I don't even know if poops appear in the womb. I don't think they do. Well, as our desperation increases, we might take on that challenge room. The compromise here would be to just beat Mom's Heart at least. If you can't get anything else done, at the very least Samson would beat Mom's Heart and It Lives. Which she probably already has done. So that's probably not really an accomplishment. Have to remember I can fly. Alright. Arcade may save the day here if we can actually use it. And then a battery. Okay. Blood bank, probably useless. Unless we somehow get health up. Which I guess we could do that with a pill. Even then, the blood bank is still probably useless. We can put all kinds of coins on the ground. We really don't have anything else we can do with these coins, so this is the right thing to do. The only other thing I would say is maybe do this also. And just kind of jump back and forth. But then that does also potentially create a scenario where you just don't... You're having to keep your eye on too many things as the flies are flying around. This guy could give me the compass, I suppose, which would be useful at like the cathedral if it pointed me directly to Isaac, but that's all I could imagine it would really do, is point me towards Isaac. I'm not sure it would help me actually defeat Isaac. We may have to run through the entire floor picking up coins. What this is showing also is that it doesn't guarantee victory by any means. We had $1 and we were able to put a lot of that in the donation machine, but there's still a lot of failure happening. Probably want to just go ahead and blow this up now. I guess again, if we re-roll everything on the floor, small chance that you get different pills. I would need to get kind of a ridiculous amount of extra pills though. We'll take the 48-hour energy, we'll take the bomb. 48-hour energy might work for us. Maybe. Like there is that slight possibility of just having the left trigger item just win fights for you against Mom's Heart and Isaac, and if you can succeed that way, that would be kind of great. But I don't even really know how to use it, so I am going in very blind now with one heart. Let's go ahead and use the horse. That didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, you just use it to dash into people, I guess. That didn't really work. Like, that might do a massive amount of damage if you crash into something, but I think for most scenarios, you're just gonna miss with it. So I probably would not use this item. Okay. Coins. Just look at where all the coins are. We got enough bombs to start considering destroying rocks. I think that's pretty much all we can do. Here and here. Just blow up every rock we see. I don't know if you can even get the hatches on the floor. So there's some weirdness with the bombs that sometimes they let you have multiple on the ground and sometimes they just don't. Yeah. Soul Hearts would be about best case scenario. Now, had we kept Guppy's Paw, then we could have traded a 1 red heart for 3 more Soul Hearts, which might have helped us. We're not getting chests anymore either, so let's just... I don't think fetal protection is better though. I honestly don't think it ever works. So... yeah. Grab these pills. And then choose if we want pheromones or bad gas. Jeez. Bomb here, 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 bomb here. And we're out of bombs. Okay. So using all of those bombs, we were able to get exactly 1 soul heart. So now we're 2 hits away from losing instead of 1 hit away from losing. We are in very poor shape. And a lot of these runs are kind of boiling down to that, certainly. And that may just be because the challenge is up higher. So yeah, last chance. Okay. So that was Samson, which, yeah, not a big deal, really. I guess we could use a win, so let's just play as Maggie. I really feel like her build-up is one of the easiest build-ups to start with. A Guppy item immediately. Although I don't know what Guppy's tail does other than maybe give you more cursed rooms, which might be a good thing in a very rare scenario, but often is not a good thing. We might want to consider doing the boss rush, obviously, and the sacrifice room on this first floor also, because if you're going to get any kind of sacrifice room payout, now would be the time to do it. I think this hurts you to be the kamikaze. So yeah, it literally hurts you. But saves you on some bombs if you don't have bombs. We'll run back around. Okay, so now if we have a discounted item, we could actually buy it on the first floor. Now, is there any sanity at all for looking for a rock with bomb or anything like that? I don't think so. Let's see if the super secret room is here. Please be there. Okay. I can see forever. Tears up. Puberty. Health up. We'll take that one for the road. Go ahead and take that. Do we have enough bombs to justify looking for the secret room then? Don't have to look for it, do we? Because we have the I can see forever. Do we have enough bombs to justify blowing up these guys? Probably not. But whatever. So we could have gone into the sacrifice room for free. I wonder whether the kamikaze item, which we've never gotten before, would be better used. Would use up the dark heart, or what it would do other kinds of damage. Okay, let's do this. Paralysis. Let's do this. Let's take this, which is tears up. And then more coins in the donation machine. Just always give a little to the donation machine. I think that is a very good start for your first floor. Which is not to say you can't get a good start like that on things like Samson or Blue Baby. It's just there's a little bit easier chances with easier characters. Maggie probably was added as a direct response to Isaac being too difficult, whereas I suspect almost every other character, as they were being added to Isaac, were being added to be more of a challenge or more of a variety, but still a challenge. Because yeah, I don't see anything in Judas or any of the other characters that feel like they're super helpful. Of course, once you get past the level of needing health in Isaac, once you become good at Isaac, relatively speaking, then Maggie's Yum Heart and her extra health is not really that useful, and you'd be better off with more damage. Yep, our stats are fairly high for the beginning of the second floor. Let's see. Have to go this way, darn it. Have to go this way. It has a dark, only one path, so just try to only take one hit and then never go back. That's the best I can do. There goes my dark heart. Since we know what the I Can See Forever pills are, if we could get more pills, that'd be great. And save us some bombs since we don't have any bombs. This is, once again, very, very slow at the beginning. I suppose there is probably a way you could cheat Isaac and have like a save file and then crash the game if you're about to die and load up that save file again to continue. I kind of wish there was a accelerated experience. And maybe that's what playing on hard is before repentance, or maybe that's what playing on hard is after repentance. But it definitely does feel like it would be nice if starting from the word go, you're fighting a little bit more powerful enemies and you're moving a little bit faster yourself. The first few levels in particular are fairly played out, I imagine, from most players of Isaac who have been through them a lot. Interesting. So the Ankh is another item we have not collected, and I believe it turns you into Lazarus. Alright, well, we're not going into the sacrifice room, we're not going into the shop. We don't have any bombs. Let's see if we can pop the Empress and if that will work for us. It increased our damage. I could use a deal with the devil. I guess ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I think you start with this. So now we have flight. Which then that recontextualizes some thoughts. We could shoot our spectral tears, which are now spectral tears. We could come over here and hit that. Or, yeah, I guess you do that. And that gives us the tower. We can fly over this and get into the inside of this. And we could take only 1 damage here, which totally was worth it in this case. So, damage up with the pentagram. So now our damage is fairly high. We don't have a key for that. Take 1 hit. Is there anything else we can do on this floor? I don't think so. It's not bad. I suppose we could blow up this with the tower. I'd hope to blow up more of the rocks, more of these pots to see if I could get more coins, but whatever. That worked. Yep. Now I guess the question would be, with flying and with our damage fairly high, do we start to think about deal with angel rooms? Is this finally potentially going to be the run that lets us get to a Mega Satan room? Well, if it was, we would want our damage up a lot more. But defensive stuff could also work. If I could start with like the Blue Cross or something and get a ridiculous amount of soul hearts and then not lose the soul hearts in the late game. There definitely feels like there's still a level of exhaustion that just happens. You do like 1 run of Isaac and it takes an hour plus minimum, and if it's a decent run, and then it's just a little tiring to try to be on your A game for that long. Whereas most games have more cutscenes and like slowing, relaxing action, falling action elements. Okay. We have 1 key that we would obviously want to use to get in there first. Then we have a shop and 1 coin. We are running out of things. I think we already took damage on this floor, so I probably should have left the soul hearts until we were done with the floor, and I guess we'll do that with the other soul heart. Still feels pretty slow. Bombs and troll bomb. Okay. We have a chance here. A secret room? No? But we do have a pill. And then I guess a chance here at the secret room. Speed and range up. And flat mushroom, which is damage up, or odd mushroom. So we're shooting just all the way across the screen. Okay, good. I don't know what we're really looking for here. Just, I guess, a dime gets us some coins. We'll take the cursed room after the boss fight. We'll, at this point, I guess maybe take this in case it increases the deal with the angel. We have no bombs. We have a pill. We have one key. So then the question would be, do we go to the guaranteed return? I think we do. Damage and HP up. And that, I again think, is an item we haven't gotten before. Okay. Let's do this. Polycephalus. Or polycephalus. That was a range down pill. We don't have a bomb, so if we did get an angel room deal, I guess we have to take it anyways. Like, you kind of want a devil room deal at this point. Yeah, but we didn't get either. Pills. Fuse up. Puberty. Health down. Okay. Here we go. Don't have a key for this. We'll come back for that in a second. Okay, we need a troll bomb to open the chest in the middle. Okay. Telepills. How do we play this now is the question. I think... I think we take the thing. I think we take 9 lives. And this might be a mistake. We're already flying. There is a decent argument to not take 9 lives. How many items do we have that are Guppy? We already have Guppy's tail though, so that would be 2 away from Guppy. I think you take this. Dead cat. Then you go through this and you take 1 damage. And then you take this, all stats up and then shuffled, and that gives us a health back. Then we pick that up. And yeah, our stats are pretty good now. Don't have any coins or anything. We can take the battery, and we take this, and we take this, and that's as good as we can go. So the thought would be to get HPs up now to reset everything back before we got 9 lives, or just in general get stats up. This is paying out very nicely. Of course, unless we get the dollar, we should probably find a shop and put some coins in the donation machine too. Or if we get the dollar. Probably is an argument to stop right there. That sets us up where we can use our Yum Heart, and yeah, we've got a key and a tinted heart. I don't want to use the bomb on that yet. We'll have to remember it's there. I wish you could kind of mark your maps, or the game would automatically mark your maps. Got a red heart there. So what we would like to do is get to the boss fight, maybe get a deal with the angel, and then come back and use the blood bag, the blood donation machine, to see if that creates an opportunity for another health up. Alright. This is cosmetic shots, right? Nope, this is the eye in the back of your head, so that will shoot backwards sometimes. We only have the D6, so might as well take it. It's pretty much true for almost every item. Very rarely do you not take an item. Tears up. Puberty. Health up. Eat that. I'm just holding on to puberty in case we get like a PhD or something. You might as well have something in your inventory otherwise, instead of having nothing. I don't think it increases your odds of getting something if your hands are empty. Okay. Lucky rusty key. Kind of dangerous room. Alright. Keep playing. Another room that goes nowhere. Bob's explosive brain. Or Bob's rotten head. Just check to see if the secret room was there. Doesn't seem like it was. I have a thought where it might be, but I should look for super secret rooms more. Okay. Greed. Meaning we can't put anything in the donation machine? So at this point, I think we are back to gambling. Don't want to blow up that yet, still, but if we could get another bomb, I'd be willing to do that. Come on. I guess we'll just gamble away all of our coins for the moment. Let's just focus on the slot machine. It's really not paying out. But neither is that. We may have to spend a lot more time around that and using that once we start to add the blood donation machine and get coins from blood donations. I guess this is probably not a run where we would look for a boss rush. I mean, I always say at the beginning of these runs I'd like it to do that, but it never happens. We're on Catacombs 2, which might be Mom's foot. So, let's clear the whole floor first. Health down. Wow, the camera and the screen just got all a little vibraty. A little lack of anti-aliasing going on here. Yeah, it definitely feels like Rebirth has some room for improvement as far as optimization and how it runs. Okay. Troll bomb. Okay. So we have 2 bombs. One of which we could try to find a secret room with. But I'm not really sure where it would be. One of which we can obviously blow up these rocks and get another soul heart. Alright, let's keep on gambling. It seems like when you leave these rooms, if you give it a little time, go to some other rooms, fight some other rooms, it potentially increases your odds of success. Yeah, you're getting back like a key in a lot of these rolls. Alright, well. Let's blow up this, I guess. And let's blow up this, I guess. I'm gonna leave the blood bank in case we can come back to this whole room. I'm gonna assume that there is no secret room. If it was, it would pretty much have to be either here or just kind of oddly here. We'll try here. Alright, that was totally worth HP times 3. That's a major increase. Okay, if we can come back to this floor and then use the blood bag, we could get kind of a ridiculous amount of money. Or get the blood bag, we could get extra health and a lot of money. And then my hope is I have not taken any red heart damage and only taken soul heart damage, so we have either a deal with the devil or a deal with the angel. Seems like it's going to be a deal with the devil. Alright. And we wouldn't want the shovel, and we wouldn't want the Necronomicon. I haven't seen the bookworm thing unlock, so I suspect that's not a thing. Either that or you have to touch like 4 or 5 books, which means you're unlikely to actually have it ever actually naturally happen. We can go all the way with this. There is a chance that the pill we have also is a full health pill. Right, so let's go. Oh, we should try the challenge room too while we're at it. 30 cents. Let's go check out this challenge room. Yep. I'm at like pull soul hearts. And that was a speed up pill. Cool. What is this? Paralysis pill? Not useful. We have a decent collection of pills. To the point where, like, I could potentially start to edge out my soul hearts with health up pills and speed pills and tears up tears, or pills are exactly what you'd want. There we go. That is great. 10 lives, full health. We have really worked this into a successful venture. Only thing we really need are some bombs. Maybe this will just be a bomb light run, which might make an argument to go with Bob's Rotten Brain and take it with us for the rest of the run. I think there's a thought there. Yeah. These pills sometimes feel like they change if you leave them in a room. That's still health down. Okay. That's still paralysis. It's probably not a case of them changing. It's probably a case of me just forgetting about them. Salt heart paralysis, puberty. Let's go. The gamble here is going to be... Well, at this point, let's pop puberty and see if that does anything. Doesn't seem like it really does. Let's pop puberty again and see if it does something. It doesn't seem like it does. So it's either lowering a stat or something. So the gamble now is to get our health back up by just getting red hearts in the womb 1, womb 2, which there's a decent chance of that. Or we take Yum Heart with us to get back up. I think we take Yum Heart with us. And I guess you take a health down pill with you in case you get a PhD, because then that would become a health up pill. Yep. We didn't have a bomb on us, so we couldn't blow up the blood bank, which that would have been the other thing to do. Yeah, I guess we're trying to make a mad dash to the boss room. But yeah, this would be what floor? Depths 1? Yeah. Make a mad dash to the boss fight here. That way we can not take any red heart damage. And have a decent amount of soul heart. Take that. Fly this way. Take the battery. Take that. Let's hope this is the right direction. Nope. There we go. Alright, so we'll have to go through this big room, which is probably fairly obvious that was going to happen. And so it's probably straight up. Nope. Not straight up. Can I break everything in the way so I can take this soul heart first? So we're zigzagging, I suppose. Let's save this bomb, since we don't have any. Key paralysis. Okay. So now we have 5 bombs and blast damage. Yes, you blow up this? Do we need to blow up anything else? I don't think so. Do we think there's a secret room? No, we already found the secret room, so you have to go through here Dead Onion, Toxic Aura, Tears. We're getting very small, and our damage seems to have multiple effects. We're not quite to one-hit kills even on these fairly low-level characters, though. Let's skip Explosive Thoughts. We've had a few runs where that's gone bad for us. If we get desperate, we'll, I guess, come back and get it, but I don't want things exploding in my face. Would there be any real chance of re-rolling that? Probably not. There we go. Another damage reduction. Right. On that. Okay. Take little baggie. Tears up. Which tells me to take that. Which tells me to buy that. And then that. And then let's see if we can dump 20 coins into this machine. Nope, it's jammed. I'm gonna put a bomb there. I thought that was a tinted rock. Guess not. It wasn't PhD, but it might let us have two offensive things. But yeah. I don't know how useful that is. We could try for cards by blowing up all of these. I don't know if I'm really looking to do that since I'm short on bombs. We've got extra health, so we're all back. So that does put us back in a situation where it's time to reconsider it's time to potentially reconsider getting rid of the Yum Heart. And yeah, there's nothing else on this floor, so let's just go. So yeah, I just have to avoid getting hit. And there we go. Follow bandages. Then deal with the devil. I will take this fear shot. I don't think I want to take the baby. Yeah. And then we'll move on. We're doing very good, but you kind of are never doing good enough. It does, there's still a lot of room for failure. Except for on those extremely rare occasions in which you are just doing incredibly well and basically nothing can stop you. Health down. Telepills. We might do this, but this is Necropolis 2, so isn't that mom's foot? So if we do it, well, actually if we do it, yeah, if this is mom's foot, we do it right now. You trade at least that much, if not more. Looking for a payout. Contract from below. That works fairly well. Put bombs here and get some soul hearts if we need to get soul hearts. And then we'll have to figure out what is back behind this door. Just a dime. 2 coins for a dime is, or 2 keys for a dime. It's not particularly a great trade. I guess I don't want to blow up the thing by accident, but I also don't want to die, so if I did accidentally blow up the machine, that would have been fine. And clearly the game wanted me to blow up the machine because it summoned in troll bombs. There was no way you could have saved the machine with 2 troll bombs. The only thing I can imagine you could have done is you could have been running into it and gambling as you were fighting. That would be about the only thing I could guess. Right, let's take this. Blow this up. Options. And I think this is a tears up pill. So we'll take that. We don't need to purchase this anyways, and as long as we're not messing up horribly, we kind of don't need. We'll have to come back and decide whether we want to put more coins, more keys into the key bagger. So we found the secret room, so we know this item room has to have a key. Book of Revelations would give you souls, but only if you don't, if you have room for souls. Soul hearts. Okay. Super secret room here. Super secret room here. No. Super secret room here. Yes. Paralysis. Speed up. Paralysis. Puberty. We'll just take puberty again. Range down. Health down. Telepills. Paralysis. Paralysis. Range down. I guess you stick with the health down. Still. Let's look at the rest of the floor. It doesn't seem like we'd probably get a card, regardless of how hard we looked. So, this has just been too much of a pills run for anything like that. Go ahead and take that already. just run through that quickly. Alright. If I don't get a deal with the devil, deal with the angel in this run, then that's really just gonna be my own darn fault. We can get into the challenge room, so we should do that. Because taking that much damage to get past 4.5 soul hearts, which could be 5, and very possibly will be 5. This guy's not gonna want to pay out, I bet. Alright, well, we'll start with a bomb here. Get in here. We don't have a key for that, so then we have to put a bomb here. And that would, I guess, just cause flies to appear. Are there any keys on the floor? I don't think so. Do we need to buy a soul heart? No. Did go through this area and get the pills that were good. Alright. Mom's foot. And there's nothing to pop here, it's just straight up just don't take damage. Don't get stomped on. And you should be able to win. We have a very high tears range. Take the negative, go in here, fight Krampus. Krampus's head would be, I think we're ready to trade off the Yum Heart. Yeah. Say goodbye to the Yum Heart, say hello to Krampus's head. Down we go. Again, though, we are in a situation where probably is better to just go fight Isaac again. Let's not use a key there yet. Yeah. Probably can use a key now. It's not a big danger. There might be a secret room there. Do we have enough bombs to look for it now, or should we look for it later? We should probably look for it later. Still want to be careful. We've had too many runs where it just falls apart in the last second. Which at a certain point, that is, I guess, how the game should go. Is that you should have some level of challenge. But that can be very disappointing to put in lots of hours into a single run just to fail at the end. I kind of wish there was a better system where you got some form of XP or currency, something that you could trade to unlock items. You could, if you wanted to go the cynical route, you could easily take the Binding of Isaac and turn it into a mobile game with an in-app currency, and each item unlocks after a certain amount of in-app currency, and you could potentially have in-app purchases to get premium currency, to get new skins. Like you could take it in a very different direction. And Isaac on a cell phone might give some players reason to play every day and do their daily runs. But it also kind of would need to just be a completely different experience. And yeah, I don't think the creators of Isaac have any interest in that. And if anything, it would probably just sully the name of Isaac as a game and the quality. Like to take one of the most beloved or in recent history games and turn it into a cheap mobile game would probably irritate more than it would satisfy. Alright, well, we are now potentially going to take a lot of damage if we're not careful. For time saving sake, I'm gonna see if this is a secret room. It isn't. I got the bomb back. Soul Heart, we'll try and deal with all of that later. We've already taken red heart damage on this floor, so we probably can't get a deal with the devil. So theoretically, I guess you want to just fight and then try and recoup and then prepare yourself for a level of safety using the soul hearts for wound 2, which won't give you a deal with the devil or angel either. Or you hope that maybe there's still a chance and you get the soul hearts now. I'm not sure how we play this. I guess how we play this is we go get the 2 soul hearts. Like, odds are we're not going to take any more damage on this floor anyways. So we're hoping that by having a soul heart, and if we could find some other soul hearts or red hearts, that would be nice too. We're hoping that that increases our odds of deals with the devil. Guess again we'll take the eternal heart also while we're at it, and then we'll just fight this just for time saving sake. We'll go through these rooms. Okay. That gold key, not that useful. Troll bomb and troll bomb. Telepill out. Did we find the secret room? No. We'll see if it's here. No. Could it be here? There's probably not going to be a donation machine or shop anywhere as far as being able to do anything with that. So do we hold on to our bombs, or do we go? I think we just go. Do we find the super secret room? It could be here. Tears up. Tears up. Puberty. Speed up. Speed up. Where are our stats? They're just really, really high. Okay. I guess I could have bombed this guy. Tears up. That was nice. There's no batteries on the floor or anything like that. I could have bombed this guy and blown him up. That's kind of the only other thing I could think. Now I want to make sure when I pop this, it's actually going to hit his tail. Otherwise, I'm not sure it's going to do damage. Actually, I think it would do damage anyways. But yeah. And having options does not help if you don't know what you're getting, so let's just go left. Evil, range, and shot speed up. Sure. I guess that works. We want the Eternal Heart and to get a HP up, so we won't go back and deal with the Demon Beggar. So now we're looking to charge our Headless Krampus, and that's kind of it, as long as we don't take damage. If we could find an arcade with a donation machine, that would be great, but I don't even know if the donation machine is still unjammed. Let's see. Otherwise, we are just kind of looking for the quick exit. We have enough to go ahead and just take this. We would kind of need a telepills or something to justify going into the curse room. I don't know if there's enough justification to go into the challenge room. Taking out lust will give us poison touch. Nope, didn't. But tears up, which is fine. You'd think the tears up would be the metric on the left column in the middle. I'm not sure if it isn't the metric on the right column at the top. Right, well, coin beggar. Or, yep. We'll have to think about that. We have 58 minutes, so if there was a hush in Rebirth, and I could get to the boss room really fast, I might unlock Hush, but I'm almost 100% certain Hush is not in Rebirth and was added in Afterbirth. And the boss rush, of course. We already missed that. Alright, let's think about this. What could this guy really give us that would be worth our time? Maybe a bomb. If I could get a couple bombs, maybe that would be worth our time. Like, I don't even want to take the HP up unless I took Blackheart damage. Yeah, I don't know if I really need anything. So if I could find a dice room that would re-roll the floor, that's probably about the best thing I could get. And this is room 2. We're past the 1 hour mark, so we missed that if Hush actually existed, but that does kind of highlight that getting to It Lives in under an hour is doable. You just have to move relatively fast. So got all kinds of hearts. I don't have a telepills. Not gonna get a telepills. Lost my coin there. Skatole really is about the only thing, I guess, we could get. Unless we're just looking for some bombs, which some bombs wouldn't be terrible. Yeah. Unless we got into the chest. You need about 12 keys, I would say. If we actually did make it to the chest, though. So we would be short. And if I leave 2 pedestal items on the floor, do you think that would unlock anything? I doubt it. That's the problem with any kind of like number-based challenge, is that it might be just leave 1 more pedestal item on the floor, leave 1 more. You could have people trying to leave 10, 20 pedestal items on the floor. I don't even know how you'd get that many, but yeah. That's when you have to have a responsible game creator and game company come out and say no, that doesn't do anything. This is not the path, and they should give hints at the very least to what the path is, which I don't think they really did as far as unlocking the Lost. So the first few weeks in which Rebirth came out, people were trying to figure out what, if anything, there is left to unlock and how to do it. And I don't think they were even saying the word Lost, even though it does say it as a question mark on the loading screen occasionally, so it's giving you a slight hint, but the word Lost does not directly equate to the idea of a character named the Lost. Okay. So Yeah. Trying to be careful. We'll give all the keys to this guy. You know what? We'll take it. We'll blow up this. And we'll blow up this. And we'll leave the health up, just to say we did it once. We've got 2 bad pills. We could have used the demon beggar to gamble with life. There's a few hearts around. We could have done that a few times, but then we would have taken damage. And ideally this would be defeating It Lives floor without taking any damage at all. Right. Can I put a bomb in the area and do a massive amount of damage? I think I can. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked it to, though. And this final attack is, or second to last attack, is kind of bad. Alright, we already blew up the demon beggar, so is there any difference now to get a HP up or anything like that? No. We don't have... We could go to the lamb in the dark place if we wanted to, but we should do the chest. We need to get the Polaroid unlocked. We didn't fight the angel and get the keys, so we wouldn't have been able to fight Mega Satan. And so now we're just kind of looking for a charge, and that's it. Like, once we have a charge, if we can get to Isaac, I think we just fight Isaac. I don't think we look all around for... I don't even know what we're really looking for. Unless there was an arcade with a donation machine at the end of the run here. I'd almost expect it to be in the chest. If we could get some soul hearts, that might be appreciated. Seems like I'm not really hitting the guys as much as I should be. There we go. Alright, question time. Do we have enough to get Guppy? This is a kind of ridiculous point to get Guppy, certainly, but I think you get this, which increases your curse, which probably does nothing. I think you take this. I think you crank it once. Do we crank it a second time? I guess we do. Are we Guppy now? Yes, we are. Let's see if this lets you fight this guy. No. Alright. So, yeah. Again, we're still back to where we were. We want to just kind of find Isaac, find the boss, and be done. But now we have maybe a bit higher chance of success. Do we have enough bombs to be looking for secret rooms? Probably not. We have our charge now. We don't really have enough bombs to be looking for soul hearts. Notice that there's some markings here of like an alpha and omega in the starting room. I'll see if this is a secret room. But yeah. Coins. Not gonna be that useful. Well, maybe. What could this guy give us? Just dog food again, which maybe that's what will... Like, that would be weird if that saves the day. 1 HP up. But I guess if we take damage, I might as well use it. Damage up. Reusable fly. We'll come back and get Krampus's head later. And we'll take this, since why not? We need to get rid of the hands first. And focus on those. And then we can get rid of the ghosts slower. Let's just go ahead and assume that we have to go through this room. He slowed me down. Go down this way. What could this really give us? Keys, I guess, might help if we actually are going to the chest. Like, but we're probably not going to the chest. Might give us more flies with every roll. If I can get the flies up. Touch fuzzy, get dizzy. Probably not what we want to take. Alright. Alright, poison shots, coins, this. And this. So, do we want to clear the floor, or do we want to use the flies we have now? I think we want to use the flies we have now. That would make a lot of sense. So we come back, grab Krampus's head. If we did get to the chest, we still would want to take Krampus's head with us. And so... yeah, but we could spawn more flies just as guppy anyways. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. So the flies get him almost to halfway. He is kind of a bullet shield. I know there's one character in particular who is, who Hush particularly has just kind of this boss damage. Yeah, that's the Polaroid we just unlocked. So Hush has this boss resistance to him that makes him a huge pain in the butt, regardless of how well you've played in the past. Let's see if we could... Did we find a secret room? Yeah. So the only thing we could do is go in there to look, just for kind of no reason. If we could find the telepills, maybe there'd be a reason to go in there and look. That head was see-through. Okay. I just tried to pull the trigger as if I was using the Tammy's head fly. So there would be like gambling you might do. Yeah, that's kind of all I think we could do on this floor. Is we've got one bomb to maybe look for a super secret room, and maybe we've got something that we could gamble with. I don't even know if we've still got those gambling options though. They may have all been exhausted. Well, we can do this, I guess. It'd be funny if there turned out to be achievements for just taking no damage at all, not even soul heart damage, in these later levels, and they kind of changed the requirements. Yeah, one bomb, even with big explosions, not being able to tell what a tinted rock is. It's probably not worth your effort. So I'm going to be one soul heart short if we actually did go to the chest, which we probably aren't. See if there's a super secret room there. Speed up. Health down. Health down. Health down. Range down. I guess you'd hold on to 2 health downs in case you got the PhD. And again, perhaps for the last time, we now have to end at this point. But now that the Polaroid is unlocked, whenever we beat Mom's Foot, we can select the Polaroid unless we have had at least one fight with the deal with the angel, and gotten down the path of having one key to fight Mega Satan. You don't, I think, need any special key or anything in the chest to unlock any special door. They didn't repeat that concept, which is nice because then it would just be kind of annoying. Yep. I still have a decent amount of items that we haven't collected. We still have 2 endings, and we have 101 of 178 unlocks done. And Maggie is still trying to, at best, get to the chest or get to the boss rush. We need to do the boss rush just to see if that gets marked on the post-it, which it probably does. Now, if we have a run with any of these characters that goes particularly well, and we should give Lazarus and Eden a try. In fact, we should give Eden a try for sure. Now you can take the Polaroid with you and go all the way to the chest and accomplish a lot more. Which there is clearly an optimized path here that most people wouldn't be able to do, where you could not play as one character at all and then play as them twice to unlock the up path, and then play them a second time to unlock the down path, and then not really have to do anything else if you can get the boss rush done in one of those 2 runs. That would be very, very skilled if a player could do that. Again, I'll continue to try to do Suicide King and Darkness Falls off screen, but decent chance I won't actually accomplish either one of them before next recording. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.